Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Jungle Talks, Jubel English Literacy Talks. With me, Nurunisa Ramadhani, here to guide the talk as your host. Now we're welcoming our today's guest, Kak Aulia. Maybe you could introduce yourself a bit more.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Aulia. Now I'm 12th grade attending on Junior High School 17 of Palembang.
Okay, thank you, Kak Aulia. So it's been a term since this new pop-up. I just found out that you're one of the students who going to study abroad in America, right?
Did, yeah.
Okay, I'm sure that it was a fantastic experience.
Yeah, it was definitely, yeah.
Yes, and I'm guessing you are ready to be asked for several questions.
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited.
Okay, so how long did you join this program? Did you take the 3 months program or even more?
So I did a whole year program. It was around 10 to 12 months program. It's a year program. I took the Kennedy Lugar Youth Exchange and Study, or more familiar called by YES program, and it's the program is a fully funded program by the U.S. government, and we have actually we have no option. We only have like a year program instead of we can't choose like to go for 3 months or like 6 months. We just only have one option. So
yes. Okay, well, it was so incredible, and I'm sure that once we set foot in another country, the differences will be noticeable.
Yeah.
Are there any differences that causing a culture shock to you for being there like for a long time?
Yeah.
We couldn't say that you're going to study abroad for a short time, right?
Yeah, it was for a year, and I kind of consider it like a long time. And for a culture shock, I got a lot because, you know, the United States is like a really different world for me.
Yes.
It's really different, and it's really far away from Indonesia, right?
Yes.
It took me 28 hours flight.
Because it was a different continent also,
yeah,
right?
it's a different continent and a different lifestyles, of course, just everything different. And for culture shock, I obviously got a lot of it. For example, like lifestyle.
Yes.
And the weather. Because,
Oh.
yeah, of course, because like we only got 2 weathers in here.
Yes.
It's either raining or like it's just summer.
Yes.
But I went to the United States. I get to experience 4 different weathers in a year. So I get to experience like my first snow during my exchange year, the spring, the summer, and also the fall season. And also for the lifestyle, it's actually a big difference because, for example, for the food, like we got a lot of, food seasonings here,
Yes.
and in the United States, it's not a lot of food options for me. Also, because I'm a Muslim.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
They also got different herbs for their food, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Actually, it sounds exciting and a bit challenging for you, of course.
It was.
And from those new things also, is there any struggles for you for trying to blending with the surroundings, with the habits or lifestyle?
Oh, struggles.
Yes.
I would say the whole year of my exchange was a struggle. It was all struggle. But for example, the most struggle I got during my exchange year was education. I had to go to the local American school, and I had to learn everything not in my native language, right? It was all in English, and English was not my first language. Even though like I do speak English, and like, but I never have experience to be like to be on a community with surroundings all English speaker. And for the education, all the materials, like the way they talk during the class, during all the education system, the way they put the classes on educations, just the way they study, it's just so different for me, and it was a big struggle. Also, I don't really have friends there on a couple months when I just got there. Cause I have to adapting, and they also have to. They also had to adapting with me because I'm a foreign, like I'm a new people for them. So we both like me and my new community had to adapting. It was a big struggle, and the other thing was a host family, because I had to live with a host family for a year, and they were just strangers for me at first. So I gotta adapting with that, and I would say it was my big struggle.
Okay, so that you state that you've been going to local American school.
Yeah.
So it's not international school where it obviously the places where the foreign going to if they going to study abroad, right?
Yeah.
And the society not really. They also try to adapt with you. So it took a long time, or not really.
It was not a really long time. It took me like 2 months to get adapting with my surroundings. Like I get to know everybody closer in 2 months, but I do have friends during like lunch break or during just like a free time, but we're just not close because like we just like strangers, but we do like say hi to each other. But I get to adapting after 2 months. Attending the local school.
Okay, and you also said that you met your host family.
Yeah.
For those host family, you've been live with them in those 10 till 12 months, right?
Yeah, 10-12 months. Yeah.
And how was your communication with your own family in Indonesia? Did you still in touch with them usually, or not as much as you usually do?
Yeah, that was an interesting question, because I got a 13 hours time difference with my family in Indonesia, since Indonesia and the United States got a big difference of time. So it was also a big struggle for me, because I can't really communicate well with my own family, like my mother and like my parents, and also all of my friends here. So I get to text them every single day, but like we're not really texting in the same time. You know, like I just send them a text, and when I woke up, I'm just gonna like receiving text from them, but like we're not really texting in the same time, because when I'm going to sleep, they're just wake up, and like when I wake up, they're just going to sleep. So
that's one of your struggles too,
yeah,
right?
it was communicating. Yeah,
but gladly. It was going well. Like it's not you're still in touch with them, right?
Yeah, I do. I had a call like maybe like once a week with my parents, so it went well.
Okay, great to hear that. And as for your own self, did you join this program just to gain an experience, or there is a target you want to achieve?
Oh, for this program, for the YES program, I actually did join them for a target.
Okay.
My first target was to exploring the world. It was just like I want to get a lot of experiences that I will never get if I just stay home and like just stay in my own country. So I want to get a lot of experiences, and I want to learn. My second target is like I want to be a great English speaker, because like I heard the first thing, if you want to grow new skill, especially in language, you gotta like really speak to the speaker, to the native. So I think through this program I can't gaining more skills for my skills to be like a better for speaking in English. And the other thing is I want to express more, like I want to introduce to like all the Americans, all like the foreign, about my own culture.
Oh yes.
Like Indonesia, I want to be like the brand ambassador of Indonesia. So I just want them to know that Indonesia is is not just like a country. They got a lot of like cultures. They got dancing, like Indonesian traditional dancer, and they got millions of languages. So I feel like I need to like, I feel I want to be more open about my own culture in the other side of the world through this program.
Okay, you take this experience as your chances.
Yeah.
And you gain a lot of insight as much as you can.
Yeah.
You have you ever invite them to practice Indonesian cultural, like
Oh,
dancing maybe?
when I was on my exchange year, I did performing. I performed two Indonesian traditional dancing, and I had like a presentation on. It was called International Education Week. So every exchange student, they have to represent their culture, their own culture and their country, and like the way they study at school. It must be different. So I had the opportunity to represent Indonesia by. I was explaining about the Indonesian education system, since we got like 3 years of high school and 3 years of middle school. It was kind of like different with American education system. So I took that as one of my point, and also I was explaining about Indonesian weather and also Indonesian uniform, like a school uniform, because in America we don't really have
Uniform.
Yeah, we don't really wear uniform. So it was like I took a lot of interesting topics, and all of my friends were like, oh my god, like we got a really different culture.
They were excited also.
They were excited, and I brought like a mini wayang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You made by yourself?
No, I bought it here, but
Oh, okay.
it was pretty cute. Like I brought it from Indonesia, and like during my presentation, I gave each one of them the wayang, the mini wayang, and they were so interested because like behind the wayang, we can't see like all the stories. It written in English,
Okay.
so they can't. They like, oh my gosh, you guys got like a lot of interesting things going on in Indonesia. So, and also I performed to Indonesian dancing during school spirit. It's kind of like in Indonesia we called it class meeting.
Oh,
Yeah.
at the end of the semester.
At the end of the semester, it's kind of like a little party for students.
Okay.
So yeah, I did perform Indonesian dance.
And I can feel the happiness and excitement from them
Yeah, yeah,
by
yeah.
hearing your story.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, by this incredible journey, did there any impacts that influence you right now? Did you being more enthusiastic, or even you gain a new dream from here?
I did actually. Through this program, I gained a lot of dreams. Like I want to be more open about my own culture, since I got to see the excitement from like other people who never heard about Indonesia before, and they were so excited to learn my own culture. So I got a dream to just be more exploring my own culture, and also I get to experience new skills. I get to experience a lot of things and like grow more skills from this program, through this journey. So it made me like I wanna be always motivated.
Okay.
You know, like I wanna be the one who motivated my own self and also motivated others.
It feels like you want more and more.
Yeah, it just like you can't stop, and like I want to make an impact to my own community and to others' community, and to just spreading like a positivity. So just like you were right. I just can't stop dreaming, and like I want to make it more and more and more, and like I would say I always hungry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by hearing your story, you're not only motivated yourself, you also motivated the audience and also me by hearing your story. And for this program, it's been a long term, and then you came back to Indonesia and going to start a new school again
Yeah.
in Indonesia
Yeah.
with a different lifestyle again. is there any difficulties for you for adjusting yourself here? Being
Honestly,
a new student again in Indonesia.
honestly, yeah. Because, like, I went from Indonesian academic style, right? Then I went to the United States for a year of an exchange year, and I get to adapting with their cultures and their lifestyle, and I have to like move back to Indonesia and do one more year of high school. It was a really big difference for me. It was just all struggles. I had to adapting with new friends because I also get new friends because all of my old friends were like in college now,
Yes,
like they're
because they
graduated.
have
Yeah,
graduated.
yeah, because I'm a year late, right? So I had to make a move first because I'm the older one, and like this actually my old community.
Okay.
I kind of like knew all the people here. I just have to like
Being closer.
being closer to them and like introducing myself again after a year gone
Okay.
for an exchange year. So, and also since I'm a 12th grade, like I'm a senior now, I have to be really focused on my study. Like I can't really just like go to school and like adapting like I was when I was in the United States, because like it was just an exchange year, but here I have to focus on my study and also make a closer move to my own community. So it's struggle, but so far so good.
Okay, so far so good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. And now you're in your senior year. Also, you already know what to focusing on.
Yeah.
And did you have any desire like to take another opportunity or chances like to study abroad again?
I would love to. Yeah, I would love to, because it's such like a really great thing to do in your life. So I would love to. I'm planning to applying to couple scholarship to go for college abroad, but I'm still planning on that. So I'm not really sure, but I would love to. If I have the chance, I will take it.
Okay, because after this incredible journey, you said that you're still hungry for a new experience.
Yeah, yeah.
So of course it will gain a new dream and more enthusiastic for your own self, right? And hopefully everything goes smoothly.
I hope so.
And
Thank you.
we're just going to hear the good news for you.
I hope so.
Okay.
Thank you.
And if there is one message that you could convey people out there, what would you say?
I want to say, just try the changes. Like you never know what future will lead to you. You never know where you're gonna end up. So I would just say, like, just try everything possible and like just take the risk, because we never know anything, everything, anywhere, and anything. So just take the risk.
Okay, just take the possibility
And
that
the risk.
is ahead for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you cannot risk a chance and you will be more
Yeah.
regret for your own chances like that.
Yeah, I think like you will never grow as much as you will grow in a different place if you just stay in the same place for your entire life. So you gotta find new things in a new place. So just take the risk.
Actually, I'm hearing your story. It makes me more motivated because I was one of the crowd who also want to study abroad.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
yes, I have a dream to go abroad, like to Turkey. Have a school in Turkey also.
Oh, for like a college?
Yes, for a college.
Oh,
And
good luck.
by hearing your story, it makes me like more. There is a chances that possibly
Yeah, yeah.
I could take for me,
Yeah, yeah,
for my own self, and
obviously.
for the people out there.
Mhm.
All right, and maybe I could hear more story about your experience because it was so incredible. I was so mesmerized by your journey because it was so motivated, and I feel like I also get the experience that you have been did for a year,
Yeah.
and I hope I will be I could take another chances, like going to study abroad like you.
Yeah.
Okay, before
wish you all the
closing this discussion also, can I hear your life motto so you could achieve this experience in your life?
My life motto, I would say just never stop trying, because again, we never know where future will lead us. So just try your best, even though you're just considering yourself not good at that stuff, not good at that point, but just give it a try, because you never know. Give it a try.
Okay, as the point is don't be scared to take a chance.
Yeah.
Before you get into a regretness, right?
Yeah.
And for me, maybe now we're at the end of the discussion.
Okay.
And we're closing this Jungle Talks, unlocking the power of words through conversation. And thank you for watching Jungle Talks this episode. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.